These are all very much attitude related topics. So very super vital topic it is, because if you know that you have a certain type of attitude, you need to change. If you have identified it, that is the first step. Huh? And then there are ideas given how to change. Look at these two pictures here. Scarcity mindset versus abundant mindset. Scarcity mindset says limited opportunities for everyone. This is what Duryodhana thought. Duryodhana thought that if Pandavas are there in our palace, tomorrow they will become the king and we will be left behind. हमको कोई परवाह नहीं करेगा. He thought like that. And then he thought, somehow I will kill Bhima by poison, drive the Pandavas to jungle. So many ideas he made. Scarcity mindset. Abundance mindset, you see. World is full of, this is how Yudhishthira Maharaj thought. The world is such a big world. Duryodhana and Kauravas can also rule part of the world. My brothers can also rule. I may be made the king because I am the senior most or whatever, most aged. But I am not going to be ruling all the time. He was so much abundant mindset, he was ready for 5 villages, correct or not? So much broad-minded, you see. Like sometimes people ask, Prabhuji, can I record what you are saying? That means there is no trust, correct now? So but that trust level is low sometimes. But Krishna Maharaj was such a personality. He was very broad-minded. Read that. What is abundant mentality? Take the mic.
An abundance mindset.
Yeah.
An abundance mindset refers to the mentality that there is plenty of everything in the world. Developing an abundant mentality helps you feel motivated, happy, and grateful for what you have. When you feel abundant, you experience more gratitude, appreciation, and feel more positive about yourself.
Yeah. Say, for example, in your city there was only one temple and all the colleges are open for you. Tomorrow 2 temples come, ISKCON temples. Immediately both temples antenna is on. You know, you are thinking, we are going to this college, now they also want to preach, like in Hyderabad now. ISKCON Abid's, I am staying there. Now one new temple is going to come, already Attapur has come already. Third one is coming now, which is coming in Gachibowli now. It's called as Gopalpalli. So one new temple, big temple is going to come there also. Then there is one more temple coming up. It's called BC. It's called as, that is also like CDC or something like that. One more temple is coming, 4th one. And we have got 80 points in Hyderabad where we are starting new Namahattas. Already name of the places are listed, people have chosen who will run which center. Eventually each of them will pop up one temple. Imagine 80 temples will be preaching and the population of Hyderabad is 1 crore. Correct, no? That means each temple can focus on 1 lakh. Correct, no? 1.2 lakh or whatever like that. So as the number of temples increase, some people's minds can suffer from scarcity mentality. Correct, no? Like there is one college where Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Prabhu was going. We have NDD voice, we call it. Now the same college now, you know, the other temple people, they also want to preach now. Like our Priya Gopesh Prabhu, they want to start also. So they came and asked me, Prabhuji, they also want to start. They are saying, what do we do? We have only 470 boys or something in the first year. I said, divide into 2. Take 250, 250. And then second, third, fourth year also you have, if you want to preach. Correct, no? Now, a third thing has come. Attapur also wants to preach. Same college. They were asking, Prabhuji, should we say no to them? I said, never say no. Always ask me. This is the formula I told in Pune. Anybody you have to say no, first you have to always check with me. I said, in one college, 20 centers can exist, I told. Why? Because each of you is going to cultivate 10-20 people only. And the colleges have got 3,000-4,000 strength. Correct, no? So, don't get threatened by the existence of others. No? What about our Ritvik people, HKM? They don't take your permission. Huh? What are you going to do with them? What about Sri Sri Ravi Shankar? What about Sadguru? What about Shivani Madam, our Brahma Kumaris? Huh? Isn't it? Isn't it? They all are coming. Huh? Is it not true? So can you argue with them? We will not allow you. How can you tell them? They don't even ask you first of all, correct? So what I was telling is, don't try to occupy the whole college in your pocket. Don't pick it and put it in your pocket. Huh? You take your lot and be happy. One day, a man was lying under a tree, big shady banyan tree. And one dog was finding the summer heat too hard, very hot. So the dog also came under one corner of the tree shade, wanted to lie down. As soon as the man saw a dog is coming and sitting, immediately picked up a stone to hit. And the tree asked the man, "Hey, why are you hitting the dog?" And then the tree told him, "See, I am giving him shade. What is your problem? Huh? Let him take shade. Just as I am giving you shade, I am giving him also shade. Be peaceful." So, in the same manner, we should always remember, people like us, we come in this world, stay for a while and go away. Nothing belongs to us. Huh? You are given a college to preach, okay, you preach there. In case 2-3 groups have to preach, allow them, let them take their lot. You may begin with a big number, but at the end of the year, how many you have? 10, 12, 15, maximum 20, correct, no? So you're going to process a small number. Don't put stumbling block in the preaching of other devotees. Huh? Have abundance mindset. Another example I'll tell you. There was one temple, we asked them, there's a very good college very close to your temple. Can we come there and preach? And then we will come to your temple and stay. We'll take prasadam there. And you can also come with us. Huh? And then when the boys become devotees, some people will join your local temple and some may come to Pune. Correct, no? They say, no, please don't come. हम लोग करने वाले हैं, प्रचार करने वाले हैं. Now 10 years have passed now. They have not started. Huh? Now we went and told them, 1 decade is over. Can we come now? They say, no. हम सोच रहे हैं. प्रचार करने के लिए सोच रहे हैं. Planning चल रहा है हमारा. अरे planning. They were planning to such a degree that 3 presidents have changed there in the temple. Huh? New groups have come. They don't want us to come. So in Tamil there is a proverb in Tamil. It's called as Nai Petra Tengam Padam, they call it, which means once a dog got a big nariyal. One farmer was passing by. He told the dog, "Hey dog, allow me to cut this nariyal and I will take the coconut water and you take the coconut pulp. In this way we both can get the benefit of the coconut fruit. What do you say?" Dog said, "Don't come near, get lost. This is my coconut, you cannot look at it. Not even look at it, get away," he said. And after the farmer went to guess what the dog was doing, he was trying to bite the fiber outside. Like that he was doing. Huh? And all brown thing was coming out. But he was not able to get the coconut pulp. He could have cooperated with whom? But he didn't have abundance mentality. Huh? He had a scarcity mentality. Huh? Which means now I also don't know how to eat and I will not allow you to drink also. Huh? Who will get? Both won't get. It's lose-lose. Correct me? That is scarcity mentality. So, we need to cultivate this abundance mindset. See, in abundance mindset means willingness to share what you have. Like for example, say you have a room and you are not using it. Somebody else wants to use it. So you should not fear to give it. Correct? Let them use it. Like I have an office in NVCC. But this office, even from the day of opening of the temple, I told, whenever I want to use it, I will use my office. Other than that, anybody else want to use it, when I am in Pune, you have to take my permission. When I am not in Pune, I give the key to whom? Our manager of the temple. Anybody want to conduct class, they can use it. It's a public place. Now, how I was inspired to do this, because Lord Shiva does not have any house. Although, who is his wife? And she is supplying material goods. That's why Durga Puja is celebrated like anything here. Because everybody knows she provides everything, correct, all material things. Although his wife is giving everybody all material goods, he himself does not live in a house. I heard that once he had a house, big palace, but some Brahman said, I don't have a house, he gave that also. Brahman. So if Lord Shiva, who is the greatest Paramahamsa, he does not have a own house. When I read that, I was so inspired. I thought, at least I won't have my own office. Office, I use it whenever I want. Other times, everybody can use it. See, imagine Radheshyamdas is traveling across the globe most of the time, and I keep my room locked saying that temple president's office. I put the board, and it will be khali, lying empty. It's like untapped resources, correct, no? Wasting the resource, Krishna's resource. Other people can use it. Similarly, they asked me, Prabhu, we want to buy a car for you. I said, for me, you don't buy. Buy a car when I am not there in Pune, it can be used for the guests. Correct, no? It can be used by senior devotees. Many people can use it. Everybody can use it. Whenever I am there, you can give me first priority because I have to go from different places. I have to go. When I am there for 1 week, I am in Pune, VCC. So, if you are going to be willing to share your resources with others, then you will see the Krishna will be very pleased. Then you can also minimalize your needs. We should, like, poverty for oneself and opulence for Krishna. That's the principle of our life. We should accept very little for oneself. See, I'll just show you one thing. See, this Iranian president. Read that, one of you.
Donate.
Yeah.
One. Donating his office.
No, read the name of the
Iranian President Ahmadinejad. 1. Donating his office carpets to mosque. Donating all the high-valued Iranian carpets to one of the mosques in Tehran by replacing them with the low-cost ordinary carpets. 2. Ordinary room with wooden chairs. He observed that there was a huge extravagant lounge for receiving and welcoming the VIPs, and he ordered it to be closed and asked the protocol office to arrange for an ordinary room only with wooden chairs.
All the lounge, everything, he didn't waste money in that, VIP lounge. He closed it down,
3. Cleaning with municipality people. On many instances, he joins the cleaning staff of the municipality for cleaning the streets in the area where his home and the presidency are located.
Amazing, no? He also takes a jadu like Pratap Rudra. This is the personality. He is the Iranian president, Ahmadinejad.
4. Transparency. Under his authority, whenever he appoints any minister to his post, he gets a signed document from him with many points particularly highlighting that he shall remain poor and that his personal and his relatives' accounts will be washed, and the day he leaves the ministry shall be with dignity. And therefore, it is not lawful for him or his relatives to take any advantage of his office.
Amazing, no? Your personal account, family, everything will have to be open. You cannot hide anything. Bank statement will be seen. Then only accepts people in his office. Then
5. Simplicity in living. First of all, he declared himself for all the big wealth, and the property he owned was a Peugeot 504 car, model 1977, an old small house inherited from his father 40 years ago in one of the poorest zones in Tehran. His accounts with a zero balance, and the only money comes into his account was from his salary from the university as a lecturer, with an amount of $250 only. For your information, the president still lives in that same house. This is all what he owns. The president of one of the world's important countries, strategically, economically, politically, and with regard to its oil and defense. He even does not take his personal salary with the argument that all the wealth belongs to the nation, and he is the safeguard over it. 6. Bag with breakfast cooked by wife. He brings with him some sandwiches or bread prepared by his wife for breakfast. 7th. Flying in economic class. One of the other things he changed was his personal carrier, the president's aircraft, to a cargo aircraft in order to save the spending from the public treasury, and he ordered that he will be flying with the ordinary airline in the economy class.
Regular plane. He left the chartered plane. Yeah.
8th, no manager, any minister can barge in anytime. He organizes meetings every now and then with all the ministers to know their activities and efficiency, and he closed down the office of the manager of the president, and any minister can enter into his office without any permission. 9th, visits to other places. He also stopped the welcome ceremonies like the red carpet, the photo session, or any personal advertisement or respect of any kind while visiting any place in the country.
Yeah. Imagine he is a president going to any country, you know what kind of show people have. Recently Trump came, you know, that's not to UK. Huh? You know what kind of reception is given with army, navy, air force and all that. But he stopped all that. Welcome ceremonies with red carpet, photo session, everything is stopped. And then?
10th, sleeping on floor. Whenever he has to stay in any of the hotels, he asks them to make sure not to give him a room with any big bed because he does a simple mattress with a blanket. 11. No self-importance. During the prayer, he does not sit in the first row.
Amazing, no? See, he may be a Muslim belonging to any religion, but the point is, he's a good soul, correct or not? Ultimately in all the bodies, they may belong to any religion. Good souls are there in this world. You can take inspiration from such. See here, these are his lips. Very simple personality. Yeah, such a simplicity. So why I was showing this to you, you should know that it's not that if you are holding a big post, you have to make a show off, necessarily. Similarly, our Narendra Modi also, when amazing, no? So, why I was showing this, you see, a leader of a nation, if they adopt such simplicity and alignment with the spirituality, correct, no? It can have a big impact on the people, correct or not, isn't it? So, these are all people, examples of people with abundant mindset. So one time somebody told Narendra Modi and asked, how do you feel to be a Prime Minister of India? So he was telling, I only consider it as a wonderful opportunity for me to serve, he said. Otherwise, I don't feel any special privilege of holding this post. Post is for service. Post is not for show off. So, but on the other hand, people with scarcity mindset, their whole attention is self-importance. Duryodhana thought, I will be the singular king of the whole world, and Pandavas, I will wipe them out. That is scarcity mentality. And these guys are like the dog I told you, who will not give any chance for the farmer to open. See, abundant mindset. See, read that.
Abundance mentality, sense of security and self-worth. Derive pleasure from others' success. Give credit where due. don't feel threatened by others' success, measures his success against his values and principles.
Yeah. If others succeed, he has no problem. He's very happy. He thinks that God is giving everybody what they deserve. Correct, no? Ultimately, like you can see, God has given one tree a very tasty fruit like mango. Another tree God might have given guava. Another tree has given grapes. So in the same manner, God has given different talent, different ability to different people. Like for example, Karela is now bitter, but why God has created bitter? Because that's also good for health. So God has done everything with a purpose. So deriving pleasure from others' success, not feel threatened by it. And also giving credit without fearing that if I give credit to others, then what will happen to me? Like I'll show you one skit.
और भगवद गीता जो थी तेलुगु में, तो वो भी एक बॉक्स पैक कर। Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. I am feeling so fortunate to be part of this wonderful book distribution team. Recently, I had been to Mayapur and Delhi temples and actually learned some of their ideas in book distribution. I got PPTs and posters as well. How can I share it with other team members in our temple? It's there. Yes. You can give it to me. I will show it to our team members. Prabhu, do you actually think we can implement some of these ideas in our temple? So, you feel that our team is not good at it? We have enough ideas. And you should learn how to operate rather than to rebel. And you know what Srila Prabhupada told? Srila Prabhupada told, my intelligence and your cooperation, not vice versa. Yes, Prabhu. I am here to serve you. But at the same time, I thought implementing some of these ideas from other temples could actually boost up our sales. See, don't be over-enthusiastic. We have enough ideas. And you know also what Prabhupada told? Prabhupada told, we are not beggars, we are givers. And you know, what is the score from last 12 years in our temple? Yes, Prabhu. I have heard that in the last 6 years, our scores are actually doubled than the previous 6 years. Yes, and you know, when I joined this service, exactly 6 years back. But isn't it true that the number of devotees in the book distribution department were also doubled 6 years back? Hey, some silly things. You don't have to need to bother about those small details. What those guys, lazy guys will do, it's my hard work, my planning which has gone, and we have bring out such a big scores. It's Krishna's and Guru's mercy that you have been able to do such a wonderful thing, Prabhu. Oh, that's all right, but you know, you should be intelligent enough to see my intelligence beside even Krishna's mercy. Otherwise, you will feel the success is just falling from the sky. Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
This is a drama. When I was writing it in GV during my 2-year stay, so I had requested one devotee called Achyuta Chaitanya Prabhu to get it acted by Chopati devotees. So they have done it so well, you saw, no? So it looks like a movie, isn't it? Yeah. So here, this drama portrays a leader who is very insecure and fearing that, if I'm not, if he's talking about success of another temple, he feels very insecure. So is it proper to feel that? No need to feel that. Huh? Okay, let us learn from that. Correct, no?
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्णा। बैठिए। जी प्रभु। हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम। आपको पता है, हमने अपनी कॉलोनी में श्रीला प्रभुपाद पुस्तक वितरण के दौरान 2000 किताबें बांटी। मुझे लगता है कि हमको अपने भौतिक कर्तव्य
और कृष्णा भावना अमृत में संतुलित होना चाहिए। नहीं तो हम बड़ी बड़ी किताबें वितरण करेंगे और अपने परिवार को के सदस्यों को दुख में रखेंगे।
नहीं प्रभु, वह विवाहित प्रभु जी और माताओं का संयुक्त प्रयास था। सभी बच्चों की देखभाल वानप्रस्थ परिवारों द्वारा की जाती थी। वितरण के लिए प्रसाद हमारे संगठन के अविवाहित माताओं द्वारा अपने घरों पर पकाया जाता था। इस तरह सभी ने श्रीला प्रभुपाद जी की प्रसन्नता के लिए प्रभुपाद पुस्तक वितरण में भाग लिया। यह सब कृष्णा की कृपा से पूर्ण हुआ प्रभु जी।
हमने भी 250 पुस्तकें वितरित की हैं, लेकिन बांटने के लिए जब भी घर से बाहर निकले पहले हमने प्रभुपाद जी की किताबों को पढ़ा है। प्रभुपाद कहते हैं किताबें बांटने से लोग आएंगे, लेकिन किताबें पढ़कर लोग रहेंगे। बड़ी संख्या में बांटने और बस आने जाने की संख्या बढ़ाने से क्या फायदा। हम साधना पठन के माध्यम से आध्यात्मिक शक्ति में विश्वास करते हैं, ना कि केवल बड़ी बड़ी संख्या में वितरित पुस्तकों का प्रदर्शन करके।
प्रभु, हमारे काउंसलर ने हमें बताया था कि जब तक हम प्रति सप्ताह श्रीला प्रभुपाद की किताबें पढ़ने के 5 घंटे पूर्ण नहीं कर लेते, हमें इसके लिए बाहर जाने की अनुमति नहीं दी गई थी। इसलिए हम सभी ने संध्या को ग्रुप बनाया, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की पुस्तकों को 40 मिनट अध्ययन और पुस्तक वितरण के लिए निकल पड़े।
वह सब ठीक है, हम जो कुछ भी करते हैं वह अतः कृष्णा द्वारा किया जाता है। हमें गर्व नहीं करना चाहिए। कृष्णा को अपने भक्तों के हृदय में अभिमान कतई पसंद नहीं है। बड़े बड़े वितरक माया के शिकार हो गए। मुझे लगता है कि आप सभी के लिए एक विनम्र भूमिका निभाना और कृष्णा भावना अमृत में थोड़ा धीमा चलना बेहतर रहेगा। अन्यथा हम बड़ी बड़ी संख्या का भोंपू फूंकते रहेंगे और केवल कुछ महीनों में कृष्णा भावना अमृत का अभ्यास करने के बाद गुमनामी के अंधेरे में गायब हो जाएंगे।
आपके परामर्श के लिए धन्यवाद प्रभु जी। हमने आपको प्रसन्न करने की आशा से पुस्तक वितरण की संख्या की सूचना दी आपको। आपने जो कुछ भी कहा है उसके बारे में हम निश्चित रूप से चिंतन करेंगे।
पहले नजरिए पर काम करें, केवल संख्याएं आपको महान नहीं बनाती।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, बैठिए। आपको पता है हमने अपनी कॉलोनी में श्रीला प्रभुपाद पुस्तक वितरण के दौरान 2000 किताबें बांटी। हरि बोल। आप सभी इतने कुशलता से भौतिक कर्तव्यों और कृष्ण भावनामृत को कैसे संतुलित करते हैं, हम आपसे सीखना चाहते हैं। अगली बार जब आप पुस्तक वितरण के लिए बाहर जाएं तो कृपया मुझे भी ले जाएं, ताकि मैं भी आप जैसे पुस्तक वितरण कर सकूं। नहीं प्रभु, वह विवाहित प्रभु जी और माताओं का संयुक्त प्रयास था। सभी बच्चों की देखभाल वानप्रस्थ परिवारों द्वारा की जाती थी। वितरण के लिए प्रसाद हमारे संगठन के अविवाहित माताओं द्वारा अपने घरों पर पकाया जाता था। इस तरह सभी ने श्रीला प्रभुपाद जी की प्रसन्नता के लिए प्रभुपाद पुस्तक वितरण में भाग लिया। यह सब कृष्णा की कृपा से पूर्ण हुआ प्रभु जी। वह एक शक्तिशाली टीम स्पिरिट था। कृष्ण और प्रभुपाद ने आप सभी को जरूर आशीर्वाद दिया। मैं आपसे सीखना चाहता हूं कि आप प्रभुपाद की किताबें पढ़ने और उन्हें एक साथ वितरण करने के बीच कैसे संतुलित करते हैं। आपके चेहरे इतने उज्जवल है जैसे आप सब वैकुंठ से आए हो। काश मैं भी आपके जैसे संतुलन सीख पाता। प्रभु, हमारे काउंसलर ने हमें बताया था कि जब तक हम प्रति सप्ताह श्रीला प्रभुपाद की किताबें पढ़ने के 5 घंटे पूर्ण नहीं कर लेते, हमें इसके लिए बाहर जाने की अनुमति नहीं दी गई थी। इसलिए हम सभी ने संध्या को ग्रुप बनाया, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की पुस्तकों को 40 मिनट अध्ययन और पुस्तक वितरण के लिए निकल पड़े। यह एक बहुत महान योजना है। इतने अच्छे नियम और इतने अच्छे आदतें बनाने रखने के लिए आपको निश्चित रूप से ईमानदार होना चाहिए। कृपया मुझे आशीर्वाद दीजिए ताकि हमारे टीम भी आपके जैसे आदतें सीख सके। आप जैसे महान पुस्तक वितरक से मिलके मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। प्रभु जी, हम जो कुछ भी करते हैं वह सब अंततः कृष्णा द्वारा किया जाता है। कृपया हमें आशीर्वाद दें कि हमें अपनी उपलब्धियों पर कभी गर्व ना हो प्रभु। हमने आपको प्रसन्न करने की आशा से पुस्तक वितरण की संख्या की सूचना दी। आप स्पष्ट रूप से हमें आपके जैसे विनम्र वैष्णव भाव को विकसित करने के लिए एक लंबा रास्ता तय करना है। नहीं, ये तो आपकी विनम्रता है जिसके कारण आप भगवान श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु के कृपा को प्रभुपाद की पुस्तक वितरण के द्वारा जनता तक पहुंचाए हो। आप मेरे आदर्श हो प्रभु जी। हरि बोल।
How much abundant mentality the devotee has, correct, no? Is he threatened by other success? No. See, they derive pleasure from other success. They don't feel threatened by other success. And give credit where due. You give credit? Correct, no? Yeah. And also he appreciates the values and principles adopted by the second team. Huh? See here, Krishna is Dwarkadish, but he is not ashamed to wash the feet of a Brahmana like Sudama. Huh? You can see that. And Sudama also, even though he was apparently poverty-stricken, he never felt anything missing in his life. Huh? He was deeply experienced contentment and satisfaction. And Krishna being king of Dwaraka, he is doing his dharma of serving the Brahmins. Similarly, look at this fruit when the lady is just filling Krishna's hand with all the fruits. She is not calculative. She has abundance, isn't it? See, Krishna brought some rice particles in his hand, only one or two remained because he came running. Huh? And she could have cut one piece and given him for that, but she is giving all the fruits. Huh? This is also abundant mentality, giving without any hesitation. Huh? See here, see the mindset. Scarcity mindset has these things. Fear of shortage, limits creative thinking, jealousy. Win-lose means Duryodhana thought, I will win, Pandava should lose. Always unhappy, never satisfied with what God has given you. That is scarcity mindset. And see the other one, abundance mindset, you see, embraces different possibilities. Like I was telling, okay, 3 colleges are going to preach in the same college. So what possibilities we have? Okay, don't focus only on first year. You have M.Tech also, a PhD also. Put together the college has 6,000, 8,000 students. So try others. Earlier you were not trying, now you try. Different possibilities are opening up, correct, no? Similarly, thankfulness. 3 groups will preach and each of them will get 15 for Utkarsh. It will become how many? 45. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki? Like that one should be happy. Huh? More the merrier. So is it good to bring 45 devotees to Utkarsh or say that, hey, we are preaching in the hall, nobody else should come here. You take only 15. Correct, no? Correct. So you should be thankful that others are ready to. I always tell in Pune, Hyderabad and all, anybody who has some preaching spirit, never try to choke their spirit. Huh? It's a great sin. Huh? Not just in Saparada. One should not choke preaching. Somebody has the desire to preach. One should actually be grateful and thankful for that. Everyone can succeed. They can succeed. We can succeed. Prabhupada will succeed. Huh? ISKCON will succeed. Very optimistic. And embraces different possibilities. You see? That is see, with seniors and juniors, sense of worth comes. See, this is scarcity mentality. Means sense of worth comes from being compared with equals. Sense of success comes from others' failure. For a person with scarcity mentality, he has difficulty sharing recognition and power or profit. Subordinate, he sees differences in subordination or disloyalty, you see. If my friend is failed, then he feels very happy. Yeah. Like one mother was asking a boy, hey, how many marks you got in mathematics? He said, the neighborhood boy, he also failed. He said, mother, I didn't ask about him, I asked about you. Scarcity mentality. Who is this? Who? Shakuni and Duryodhana. See, Duryodhana is having a big mukut on his head, but not happy, you see. So these 2 guys are always plotting how to trouble the Pandavas. Isn't it? This is a pastime of Prithu and Indra. So Prithu had completed 99 yajnas. Now he is going to do the 100th yajna. So whose antenna is on now? Indra. Because Indra's name is Shatakratu. one performer of 100 yajnas, he thought that, oh, anybody can excel, but up to 99. If somebody comes to 100, they'll become equal to me. I have to keep them below me. So Indra is coming, flying, see here. Look at his eyes, how he is seeing. He's saying, hey, what are these guys doing? Isn't it? He's doing 100th yajna, I have to stop it. So, he's bringing electric charge to this thing, to burst the clouds and pour the rain, that which is his job. But here, what he did, he came and stole the horse. See here? But he's coming in Veshbhusha of a Brahmana. See, vanished. Running away. See here? See here, he is going in the skyway. And that was noticed by whom? Atri Muni. Atri Muni told King Prithu that this is all chalaki done by Indra. Indra is taking away your horse. You should not allow him. 3-4 times it has happened. Again and again he takes the horse away, and then somebody has to fight and bring it back. So now Prithu sent his son Ajita. But Ajita was a very soft-natured boy, prince. He saw Indra's this color, saffron color, and he was thinking that, how can I attack him? He will only bring the horse back. Skyway. So then the father said, oh, he is again and again taking like this. He himself got up now. He took permission from the sages and said, now I myself will take my bow and arrow. I will finish Indra and come. But then the sages said, my dear king, your hand should not become tainted by blood, because the whole sacrifice will be spoiled by that. Then you won't be successful. Then he asked them, what is to be done with this fellow? They said, you don't worry, we have one mantra with us. If we chant that mantra, wherever Indra may be in the universe, he will be sucked into this fire. They said. And king said, perfect, go ahead, he said. And they were about to begin chanting that mantra. At that time, who arrived there? Brahma arrived there. And Brahma said, stop. He said, all the Brahmanas stopped, they all got up. Brahma said, wait a minute, what are you guys doing? He told Prithu, you are the earthly king and Indra is the heavenly king. Earthly king and heavenly king should have a good cooperation. See, similarly, Narendra Modi and Trump also should have cooperation, so that tariff will not be heavy. Correct? Isn't it? Because America is a first world country. They have a lot of business with India also. Correct? No? So if he puts heavy tariff, then India is saying Swadeshi. Correct? No? Going on now. So similarly, heavenly planets, the devatas are supposed to give us sunlight, moonlight, wind, rain, everything. And humans are supposed to perform yajnas for them. Devan bhavetanena te deva bhaveyantu. Parasparam bhavayanta. They should have parasparam, mutual. You are symbiotic, both. Devatas and... So, earthly king, heavenly king, if you guys are quarreling, a whole earth will suffer because of that. If Indra stops all supplies for all of you guys, then you will suffer. And if you don't do yajna, who will suffer? Devatas will suffer. So therefore, Brahma said, not only that, Indra is very dear to Lord Vishnu. He is the right hand of Lord Vishnu. Because he is the leader of the Devatas. And he is the upholder of the Brahminical culture, Vedic culture. So, if you kill Indra, who will become displeased with you? Lord Vishnu. He is not an asura. He is a devotee, but he has some insecure mentality. So, he is a karma mishra bhakta. He is attached to his excellence. He is a champion of excellence. You be a champion of character. Then Prithu asked what I should do for that. He said, you stop with 99 yajnas. Let your name go become famous in this world as a performer of 99 yajnas. That's enough. No need to do the 100. Because your goal is not to become Indra. Your goal is to go back home, back to Godhead. But insecure Indra is fearing that he will take over his post. Therefore, don't create insecurity for others unnecessarily. You just, there's no reason that you have to do 100 yajna now and create a chaos in the universe. Stop. And then at that time, Prithu agreed. Then Lord Vishnu arrived there. Vishnu was so pleased with Prithu. It is said Vishnu looked at Prithu continuously with a smiling face and said, Prithu, your qualities are charming me. that you have become, you have forgive, forget and be friendly. All the three qualities Prithu showed. When Vishnu came, he didn't come alone, he brought Indra also, who came and fell at the feet. This is Brahma preaching to Prithu. See here, Prithu Maharaj forgave. So, when Indra fell at his feet with a folded palm, before he could touch his feet, immediately Prithu Maharaj embraced him and lifted him up. This is not an ordinary thing to do. Because Indra was envious of Prithu and Prithu was angry with Indra. Sometimes it happens between devotees also, correct, no? Although there was a tussle between them, Prithu was such a big-hearted devotee. See, Lord Vishnu is amazed to see. Lord Vishnu is surprised to see what a noble heart Prithu has. It is said Vishnu was holding on Garuda's neck, one hand, and his leg was actually floating above the ground. Lord Vishnu. And Vishnu didn't go away immediately. After that, Vishnu sent away Indra, and then he talked with Prithu long time, giving lot of valuable, shlokas. You will see that. See, all the courtmen are all showering flowers. They are very happy. Sprishantam padayo premna vriditam svena karmana shatakratum parishvajya Vedvesham visasarjaha. Read that.
As King Indra was standing by, he became ashamed of his own activities and fell down before King Prithu to touch his lotus feet. But Prithu Maharaj immediately embraced him in great ecstasy and gave up all envy against him for his having stolen the horse meant for the sacrifice.
Yeah. Correct, no? He forgave him. So, in this, who has abundance mentality? Who has scarcity mentality? Therefore, what happened in Indra, you see? The Prithu Maharaj and his wife Archi, they are going back home, back to all the devatas showering flowers. Airplanes are taking them back home, back to Godhead. What happened to Indra? He continued fighting with different people. Continued his material existence. Now he was fighting with Prithu, later on he is fighting with someone else. So Indra is continuing his term. That's all he got. So those who have scarcity mentality, they remain stuck in this world. Correct, no? Yeah. See, this is a very beautiful table, shows the difference. Please read two of you read it. Scarcity mindset, abundant mindset. Pessimistic thinking, optimistic thinking. Read further.
Pessimistic thinking considers the limitations of a situation.
Considers
Right side, yes.
considers the opportunities in a situation.
Yes.
Leads with a victim mentality.
Leads with control by taking responsibility.
Spends their mental energy on what's lacking in their life.
Spends their mental energy on the new possibilities.
Feel frustrated, powerless, anxious, angry and fearful.
Feel empowered and engaged.
Their negative attitude demotivates others and drains their energies.
Their positive attitude inspires and energizes others to perform well.
Refuse to collaborate or share credit with others.
Collaborate well with others by sharing knowledge and success.
Think small, often avoiding risk.
Think big, often embracing risk.
Find it hard to trust others, defaulting to suspicion.
Lead with trust by focusing on relationships.
Act as a taker, expecting more from others.
Act as a giver, contributing to others' well-being.
Establish their sense of self-worth by comparing themselves to others.
Establish their sense of self-worth by comparing themselves to their best self.
That means, how I can improve my own life. That's what the person, optimistic thinking, abundance person thinks. He doesn't compare himself with others. In case others have something good to learn, he will learn. Otherwise, he always keeps thinking how I can improve, become better and better. Such an amazing table, no? All the vital things are covered in this. See, 10 abundant mindset exercises. So, you are able to see, or should I make it bigger? Bigger? Okay. Please read that.
10 abundance mindset exercises for creating lasting wealth. Develop your self-awareness. When you become self-aware, it's like moving from the passenger seat of your life into the driver's seat.
You understand? Going from passenger driver means you're taking control of your life in your hand. Then only you can tell the mind, hey, don't do this, do this. Yes to Krishna, no to Maya. Huh? Develop your self-awareness, then you can gain control of your life. Then second one?
Create a daily gratitude practice. If you can't be grateful for what you have now, you'll never be grateful for what you will have later.
Correct, no? Cultivate gratitude. Third?
Manage your focus. What you focus on expands and abundance appears when you start looking for it.
Yeah. See, it's like a blotting paper or an ink pen. Keep an ink pen, spreads. Similarly, if you focus on abundance, everything becomes abundant. Focus on scarcity, everything becomes scarcity. Like for example, in Pune temple, 8 years ago, I was telling them, please managers, discuss amongst yourself. Give free prasadam to anyone who attends Bhagavatam class. They were saying, Prabhuji, if you start giving free prasad, then huge crowd will start coming. And we have a huge community. Imagine 400-500 people come in the morning. How can we afford to give for so many people full prasad in the morning? It will become too costly. We won't be able to manage. I said, start one department, FFL, the Ratna Food for Life, and then collect some money. They said, but who will build the cat? Huh? Nobody was able to come forward. So I've been telling. But recently, just a couple of years ago, one group of 8 brahmacharis in our NVCC temple came together. They said, Prabhuji, we are ready to take up the FFL department. Please give us permission. And the temple said that, see, unless you collect and show us 20 lakhs, you cannot start this activity, because it's very easy to start anything, but then it cannot continue, right now. So this was this was worked out and collected 20 lakhs. Huh? And then they put up a kitchen separately, FFL kitchen. Then they started the breakfast prasad. Now daily morning, there are different types of prasad, like idli, there is dosa, there is uttapa, different kinds of things, breakfast, poha, different days, different items. So 250 to 300 people eat every morning. Of course, not all attend Bhagavatam, but some people, the morning who come, some of them are attending in Hindi, some are attending in English, but some may come towards the half of the Bhagavatam. We still allow them. Anybody comes, they can take. But when they go to the Prasadam hall, they have to chant one round Hare Krishna. After that only we feed Prasad. And then we put Prabhupada Kirtan there, sometimes lecture we put there. Now this team came to me and said, Prabhu, we want to start the lunch also. I asked, what do you want to give for lunch? They said, we want to give rice, dal, sabji, chapati for lunch. They collected also. Now morning, afternoon, this department is doing, and evening they are giving khichdi and halwa in the evening, night time. So anybody, even a beggar comes next to the temple, whole life he can get prasad. 3 times a day. Correct, no? And many well-to-do people also come and eat. It's like a dharmashala kind of thing. Now the temple has got so much of positivity and so much appreciation. People are glorifying the temple. Ye log badhiya prasad dete hain. The word gets around, correct, no? The number of people, yearly we get 10 lakh people coming. Every year 10 lakh people visit. We have a record of visitors like that. So many times it's like, like some people ask, if you don't have money, how can we give? But then abundance mentality means if you give, then money will come. Correct, no? So it's like, it's a very great secret of abundance mentality. Abundance mentality means you don't worry. Prabhupada said in Mayapur also, Krishna is Madhav. Madhav means husband of goddess of fortune. What is the difficulty? So some Govindas at the time were saying that, see, if you guys give FFL, nobody will come to Govindas. They were saying. Then this devotee said, no, we are giving one level of prasad. People who want to come to Govindas will definitely come there only. They want a party type of thing, correct, no? Their items are very special. And finally it's working out very well. We have Food for Life kitchen, Brahmachari kitchen, many kitchens we have. Abundant thinking is cultivated when you manage your perspective, shift your perspective. Okay. See, this is very small, I think, correct? Is it big enough? Okay, I'll make it a little bigger for you. And read then.
Learn new skills. An abundance mentality craves learning experiences.
That means you are always in what mood? Learning mode. A person who has abundant mentality never says, I know it all, don't tell me. You know how many years I am senior? He doesn't say like that. He can actually go to a very young devotee and say, Prabhuji, can you please teach me this? Because you are expert in this, I am not expert. Ami bada duki, tumi bada sukhi. Can learn. I can learn, because my Guru Maharaj was learning harmonium from one devotee, Shivard uncle. When Shivard uncle, Guru Maharaj would do like this. And Shivard uncle would feel ashamed, Maharaj, how can you do this to me? Maharaj would say, see, in harmonium you are my Guru. So, and then after he finishes teaching harmonium, he will ask some questions to Maharaj, Maharaj will give answer. And he will bow down to Maharaj and go. Because Maharaj is his spiritual master, correct? Huh? Like that. And then?
Manage your narrative. Negative self-talk murders your confidence and destroys your ability to believe in yourself. Avoid thinking about people, places and things that do not serve you.
Anybody has added some negativity to you, keep long distance from them. Because they de-energize you, correct? No? Avoid them. And then?
Lean into your fears.
See, whenever you fear anything in life, generally you try to run away. The more you run away from it, the fear becomes bigger and bigger. Whereas lean into your fear means be bold enough to enter into fear and say, why am I fearful about this? Then you will be able to sort out the problem. That's what he's saying. Then develop a growth mindset, which means, you should be flexible and malleable to grow out of your current situation. If you are not flexible, we are going to be stuck. We will not grow. And then destroy limiting beliefs. One of the best ways to destroy limiting beliefs is to prosecute your limiting beliefs as if a lawyer were in the court. Limiting belief means, no, I can't do this. Like there was a small baby elephant which was tied to a bamboo pole like this. He was standing. Now he was eating grass. He became very huge, grown, big elephant. Still he was standing there. Another elephant told him, hey, come, let's go into forest. He said, no, I'm tied up, I can't come. He said, hey, you are a small baby, you are tied up, but now you are so grown. You can break that bamboo pole and walk ahead. But he had a limiting belief. What was his limiting belief? Like that. One devotee was telling Maharaj, my Guru Maharaj, Maharaj, we are all like your children. He said, Maharaj, that is all right, but you have to grow up also. Don't remain kids. So develop a vibe mindset. What is it? Vibe mindset is one in which you elicit a desired emotion by managing your thoughts, focus and attention. What is this? Say you have some aspiration. Daily you want to recite a shloka, learn a shloka. One shloka a day you want to learn. So you have to first of all aspire for it, make some shloka cards, stack it, and then take it in the early morning hours and walk and recite it. Then all day keep murmuring it and sharing it with somebody else. Then becomes your asset. This is what shloka I told you. The same manner, anything you desire, with your thought, focus, attention, when you keep doing it, that becomes materialized over a period of time. If one has that aspiration, then only it happens. Because desire is a very powerful phenomenon in this world. So these are 10 types of mindsets, you see. See, read that.
Abundant life refers to life in its abounding fullness of joy and strength of spirit, soul and body. Abundant life signifies a contrast to feelings of lack, emptiness and dissatisfaction, and such feelings may motivate a person to seek for the meaning of life and a change in their life.
Yeah, people with abundant life means, they are full of joy. They have strength for the spirit, soul and body. So which means because they are not hiding anything within their mind and suffering themselves, they are cheerful. Saying. So now I will not read these things. I have already given you the PPT. Focus on what you have. Surround yourself with uplifting people. Create win-win situation while dealing with others. Like I told you, college preaching, I was telling you. Incorporate gratitude into your life. Train your mind to recognize different possibilities possible. Plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. Don't be stuck. Shri Prabhupada ki. Bhakta Vrinda ki. So you all have the PPT with you. You can go through that, okay? Because if we are going to not pay attention to this, scarcity mentality, we know what it is. So it may be a combination of little abundance and little scarcity also. So we have to find out in which areas I have scarcity mindset. Like, when I was traveling, one college, one student was telling, sometimes we hide a book in the library because we are worried that our friend should not see this book. If the friend sees this book, they will get better marks than me. That is which mindset? Scarcity mindset. Correct, no? Yeah. So, abundant mindset actually means, you feel that ultimately everybody is God's child, let everybody flourish. Huh? Just because, if you flourish, not that I cannot flourish. Huh? It's not a zero-sum game. So it requires a big heart to think abundance mentality. People like the Pandavas, Yudhishthira is the best example for abundant mentality. He told the other Pandavas, no, we are 5, they are 100, but when the family has a problem, we are 105. That was similarly when Yaksha asked Yudhishthira, 4 brothers of yours are dead, pick up one of them. Whom did he pick up? Nakula. Because even Yaksha couldn't understand. Hey, why are you choosing Nakula? You don't want Arjun? He asked. He said, no. He said, why? Because for Kunti I am there, for Madhuri also there should be one. Like that he said. Oh, when Yaksha heard it, he was really moved. He said, what a kind of fairness in dealing you have. That's why you are Dharmaraj. Correct, no? Now I'll give you all your 4 brothers back. Give all 4 brothers back. See the equality in dealing. He was not doing nepotism. Not that he give me Arjun because वो काम में आएगा बाद में अच्छा. नकुल को लेकर क्या करेंगे वो छोटू. He didn't think like that, correct, no? He was not wrongly calculative. He wanted to actually be fair to both the mothers. For that matter, one mother is already gone also. Mother is not watching. Still, although mother is gone, he wants to make sure that wherever she is, she should be happy. Amazing, no? So, it's actually a universal principle, abundance mindset. It's a universal principle. Like when I was a small kid, one day I saw one MLA came to meet my father. And the MLA told, sir, हमारे बेटा जो है परीक्षा लिखा, हाँ पेपर आपके पास आया है करेक्शन के लिए, थोड़ा पास कर दीजिए उसको. You are sorry. My father looked at his paper, he had got 18 marks. My father told him, see, if it is 33, I can make it 35. But your son has got 18. Now how I can make him pass? It's not possible. But then that fellow took out a 500 rupee note. In those days, 500 rupee note means very big thing. You were showing it. थोड़ा इसको ले लीजिए, पास कर दीजिए उसको. He was saying. Father said, take it, don't keep it here, take it. He said, then father said, don't try to allure me with your money. Send your son, I'll give him a free tuition. 6 months. Then let him write examination. I can assure you he will get more than 60. More than first class. Then he took one more 500 rupee note. 2 notes you are showing. Ye chalega na? It's all right, you take this. Father said, see, that is the door. Get out, don't disturb. So that fellow became angry. He sort of threatened. आपको मालूम नहीं हम क्या कर सकते हैं, this kind of thing. Then after he went, my father was telling, look at these fellows. How mean-minded these guys are. They are trying to purchase us with their money. Like this. So I had seen my father in the evening. He would have like 20 to 30 students will come for mathematics. He had a long table kind of thing. All around students will be sitting and he will be teaching. In that, almost 3/4 of them, he didn't take a single penny from them. They are from average families. And those who are coming from very well-to-do families, those parents insisted my father that you should take something. So they would give some money. Otherwise, majority of them, he taught it free. For him, teaching was a great joy. Correct, no? So I got to observe this. He was a man of very strict character and purity. As a small boy, in my mind, there were deep impressions were formed by that. So you will see that he had abundant mentality. Why abundance means, he thought that the knowledge God has given, it should be distributed to others. We don't have to keep it with ourselves. It's meant for all people. And he was not allured by those kind of shortcut money making. Nowadays, education has become a business nowadays, correct, no? Many people are saying, if you come to college, you won't get marks. If you come for my tuition, I'll give you marks. What kind of things are going on? And people are making a lot of money in tuition and colleges. So that life has changed a lot nowadays. So, two topics we saw today. One was abundance mentality, scarcity mentality, and insecurity. And before that, what we did? How to be always motivated in spiritual life. So, two PPTs, you all can leisurely go through them, okay? And also I sent the other PPT also, competition, envy and insecurity. You got that also? Yes. I sent it to Niman and Prabhu. That's a big PPT. When I was traveling in America, I prepared 2-3 PPTs from all of them. I have taken out the best portions and put in one, which I have given you. Because the 6 principles, you remember that? About happiness, we had that. And also the 5 principles of how we can overcome inferiority complex. You remember the ABCDE? A means aspire to do good, you will end up becoming great. Bhakti is for all big and small. Compare yourself with yourself. And be devoted, don't just do for duty's sake. And E is empower yourself with prayer. So these 5 are very powerful principles. If you understand and apply, you will go beyond inferiority complex. You will feel very, very secure and confident in life also. So all those are there in that PPT, and I would request you all, when you go back, to leisurely go through this. Meditate on it, and also you can explain to your friends based on this. Because when you teach somebody, then you become expert at it. More, you thoroughly understand it. Sri Prabhupada ki, Prabhupada ki,